Hey guys, Loco88 here, and today I'm back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, playing as New Zealand. Now, I know it's been a while since the New Zealand video has been uploaded, so I thought I'd hop back onto it and continue the gameplay and the war which we are facing. Now, I know at the end of the last video, we cleared this pocket of resistance here that the Italians had. That's been cleared out, and I did state that what we're going to do in the next part was move over towards Europe and deal with the last pockets of resistance over here. As we can see in Sicily, there is still... The Italians still do hold it. I believe once this falls, that's them out of the war. And that should be the... Apart from Japan, that should be the end of the war in Europe on that front. Japan themselves do seem to be getting pushed back by the Chinese, so no concerns on that side. What I've decided to actually do instead is basically... One of the main threats we do currently have is against the Russians. They are pushing rather strongly into Africa. So... When looking into Europe, the Allies are working well. Now, Russia is not actually in a strong position. They are 38% towards capitulation, so it's not as if there's a long way to go. Now, the British are fighting savagely down here, also on the border with China. But where they are struggling is here in Africa. So this is where we're going to send our troops. We're going to send them up here to assist. So we're going to get the game on the way. Get our army. I set up a small front line. Just there. Get them over there as quick as we can. Organisation below. It's going to take quite a while as we are going to have a lot of mountainous regions. But we'll try and get them in there as quickly as we can. See what's actually happening over here. The Americans need to push through here. I don't know why they aren't at this moment. They have a lot of divisions there, so it seems to make sense for me for them to do that. Right, we've got 5 submarines here, so what we're going to do is move them to this region here. Search and destroy. Can we also do it in here? No, we can't move over there. We'll stay in these 3 regions here, search and destroying anything we can come across. Let's get research sorted out. 46, we won't do that yet. Upgrade the Marines. What else have we got? This hasn't been upgraded at all. One thing I noticed earlier off camera, we haven't been upgrading our artillery anti-tanks, so that needs to be sorted out ASAP. Our units are on the way. Basically, what the plan is, if we push up, we can hopefully cut off the Russians. Now, that's what the hope is. If we can move up and take Cairo quickly, then they will be cut off. So, let's just see what we can actually do. Now, while that's happening, let's check what's happening on the home front. Got a division here set back just in case. Some more submarines are being constructed. What are we at the moment? Oh, adult serve. That's 20%, 25%, 25%, factory output. We don't want that, we don't want that. 10%, 10%. Can we reduce? Is it going to affect? Let's get a gamble. We didn't lose too many. Plus, it's going to help our production. But in terms of population, it's not really... We can't build massive armies, let's just say that's never really going to happen. In terms of submarines, I think we're building way too many. Get a couple more built, and then we need to really cut the production on that. Oh, we do have 2 light cruisers as well, but they're just doing a patrol. Okay, so let's see if the guys have arrived. Not yet on the front. Let's speed this along a little bit. Try and get them pushed up. He's freezing a bit now at this stage of the game. I don't know why. One thing I'm not too sure about is where to end the actual this playthrough as New Zealand. There's another New Zealand playthrough I wanted to start where we're looking towards being maybe fascist. Looking towards taking land in Australia, which is going to be tricky. But there is numerous possibilities which we wanted to look towards. However, at the moment in time, I want to get this played through. There's not a lot we can actually do. I am seriously restricted, but we need to deal with these wars. And the war against Russia, well, Soviet Union, sorry, is one that's going to be a lengthy one. However, Soviet Union is losing ground in Greece. We're going to be assisting here to help them lose ground in Africa as well, once all our divisions do arrive. Once we get rid of the last of the German Reich's territory, then they can start pushing themselves. I think once we actually... In fact, it's worth 50 victory points to Moscow. What's this? Let's have a look. I think if Moscow falls, that could be the end. So the war, to be fair, against Russia, this may not be as long as I thought. It could only be a couple of parts long. Obviously, Japan may be the only last one left that we need to deal with. But we shall see. This is to build up, so maybe I'll take some territory actually later on, if that war does end. So where's our units? Have they arrived yet? Not fully. Where are these guys going? Here, division there, division there, division there, 2 here, 1 there. Now what we're going to do is get an offensive line up to there. Start the assault. Unsure why I've got a unit moving down there, but we are making ground. Asmara's been taken. The Russians do seem to be weak here. They're not foreign supplies organisations low. We're quite high up there with that, so we are making good progress. We just need to keep it up. Submarines are around here, but they're probably not going to find anything, but we'll just see what happens. Still hold them off on that side as well. Having to move around that flank. Okay, so some stronger resistance is now appearing. Let's just halt that for a moment. Delete that, delete this. On our front line, literally here. Select all. Keeping that wrong. Okay. On our front line, literally there. Offensive line can this time go there. Let's do that. Let's do this properly. That's better. Okay. Once all the units are in position, what the hell with it? Push now for any units that are ready already. Okay, so we've got engagement here. What's actually happening? They do have the decryption advantage. That's something we've not actually progressed too much. We are working well. We do have a motorized division at the moment against artillery. No, as infantry, sorry. Losing momentum there. Just need to keep pushing on. Now gaining the initiative back. Definitely some problem with freeze at the moment. What's happening in Greece? In Turkey, sorry. Oh, push here is doing really well. Ankara's soon fall. Soviet Union might not be around that much longer. See what happens when this falls. So 34% towards capitulation, 68% of victory points. Ankara's gone. Has that changed? No, I think it's going to have to actually be on their own soil, but we are pushing them out in the late, and we can actually cut off a large majority of troops in Africa if we do manage to take this Middle Eastern region. Now, the German Reich's last territory is being severely reduced. Soon we're going to be in a position where they can push towards Moscow. Over here. Kang's struggling. Has been any advances yet here on the border? No, there hasn't, not as of yet. They're just holding it. Okay, back to our little war. Okay, so we are managing to push them forward. Spreading out quite a bit here. 3 divisions, we're not going to take them, we're just 1. Need to knock out these 2 divisions here. Leave on just 2. And what we can keep, that's going to be definitely a good position to take. Something rather is take sooner rather than later. But yeah, if we do get the push to Cairo, we're going to basically cut off these troops. Now, hopefully our allies are working well. The Russians are still pushing further south, which is problematic, but it is to be expected at this stage. Submarines, I believe we can stop. Should produce something really big. Let's try it. That's all we've got. Cut out for now. New commander. Guess a convoy raiding. Move them further north, do a bit of convoy raiding. Have these guys got a commander? Nope, let's get a new commander. They can carry on doing what they're doing. I don't think they're going to come across anything here, to be fair. But they can just stay here for the time being. Right. The push is still not going brilliantly. They are trying to counter-attack, but we are holding them off. We do need more reinforcements. Where's divisions? Down 94,000 men. That's a concern. Next factory's going to be done 22nd of May, so not long until that's completed. We do need to sort out the production, change that over to... Not production, sorry, yeah. Well, that's going to go on fighters first, on the first one. The last 2, I believe, on game 3. That's one, so we're going to get 3 more after. So we have to put 1 on definitely on light tank. That needs to be moved along quicker. Infantry equipment as well. Support equipment maybe as well. Maybe 1 on each of these. 1 down there. But we're going to have to upgrade these artillery anti-tank, which is basically costing us issues with us having to upgrade and resupply those actual units. So there's going to be delays there. We just need to do the best that we can. Okay, so far so good. We are making an attempt to push through here. Less than a day, we should have that position. Yes, we're taking it. So we've now pushed up towards a river. Have these managed to break through yet? They are attempting it. Struggling though. Engaged over a river, we should be able to hold off a lot better than they are at the moment. Okay, so we are making ground. That's the main thing. It was a concern which I had. There's still a small little few pockets here. Germany's got a small territory there. Italy has there. I believe our allies may be moving to get them crushed. What's happening in Turkey? Turkey's getting steamrolled. Soon they're going to be completely cut off and only access they can have is by sea. Their land access is going to be gone. For these, yeah, they're allies with us, so they're pushing through as well. German positions are pretty much gone. Russian defences are quite strong on the front here, not far from Moscow. Moscow needs to fall. That's the big step. Are the Americans attacking here? They are. So they are now fighting now over to get to the mainland. Oh, this could actually be over. Oh, is Messina there? Yes. If Messina falls, I think the Italians are gone. That could be the Italians gone. If they're going to push over, they should be. Oh, keep advancing. Lag is real at the moment. Not had this in any other thing. Yeah, Italy's gone. Great news. The only threat now we have in the German-Polish war is Japan. So we need to look over to those sides at the moment. Serbian-Polish war. Oh, so Kang's gone. There's Mongolia, Soviet Union. So we've got 3 enemies left. What's happening over towards Japan? Chinese need to crush. This is going to be difficult. But if we do get any positions here, we can always support. We do need more convoys. That's what we're going to start doing. What do I think of that? Get some more convoys up. How are we producing? 2.53 a week. Marines are almost done, and then we're going to be building a couple more units of infantry. A motorised division there. They can stay back. These divisions which we've got here, these 8 divisions which we're using at the moment, are all we really need at the time being. Okay, so we're still pushing here. I'm never going to try and pronounce that name. 2 days hopefully fighting. Let's speed up this along. It's basically a waiting game. So a lot of speeding up, making some moves, and just waiting to see what happens. With us only having a really small part in this war, there's not an awful lot we can do. So later on, game-wise, I'm not sure who else of you played as New Zealand. If you have, let me know. But obviously, I know I started this campaign off completely how I shouldn't have. I've learnt a lot since then. But is there more things, is there better ways and more things you can do late game in campaigns you've done, for example? Looks like Russians are losing, Soviet Union soldiers lost ground to the south here, I believe. We're actually starting to push them back. And we're pushing them back to the north. So the race to Cairo might not even be an issue. Looks like they are going to be cut off. Which, if that connects, the only port they have is these. Well, that one now, we've captured one. Pascal Putin. Just 3 days. 69 days. Let's get these done. So this port's the next target, this naval base here. Once I took, the Russians here cannot get any supplies. That's if we make it up to the Nile. But the Ruskies will see what's happening and try and prevent that. The French have actually done a landing over here. Sorry about the lag. So he's making a big push as well. Still here. German Reich still got small provinces around, but they're not really a threat anymore. Need to get to Moscow. China? China's captured some territory over here. Good on them. We need to save as many of these points as we can so we can gain some territory for us. As soon as one of these capitulate, I think it could be Soviet. The war against Soviets, we could go first. Definitely think that could be a possibility. Trade interdiction. Let's change this. Let's get these guys doing some stuff. Research our land doctrine. It's going to help us out in combat. Okay, so what's happening here? We're still working on taking the territory which we want to take for ourselves. Well, capture. So delete this front again. Delete that. Their new front line is going to be... offensive line. Okay. Get out of the way. Keep pushing. This is key to take this. If the Allies are going to take these positions up here, which hopefully we can cut them off. Looks like their advance has been halted though, to be fair. I don't know why it's lagging so much. I've played later games with more divisions before. I've got a Russian game where I'm around nearly up to 1960s, I believe, mid-1950s, and I must have nearly 2,000 divisions. That was just like a test game I was doing in my own spare time to get practice, and I don't have this issue. So I don't know why this is. Really don't. Okay, so see, the Soviet Union is getting smaller. Down here in... Oh, artillery is upgraded. That's good, 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 good. We're going to have to change to the next one. Do that. Then we can start producing the new ones when we need them. Are we actually producing the aircraft? Oh, yes, we are. 2.3 a month. That'll increase soon. Soviet Union is shrinking. Japan's territorial gains, unlike Korea, isn't really going down at the moment. That's somewhere where we're going to have to go at some point. For the time being, though, we need to deal with this. Now, I'm not making the gains which we had initially. He's pushing in now. How's the Allies? No, it's not really working up there anymore. It's still looking well, though. It's still a good fight. And the Soviet Union has started a war with something excessively large. The Japan isn't really going to be capitulating until we take the mainland. Soviet Union's 52% towards capitulation. Mongolia is starting to crumble. They've already gone. Stalingrad's not far away there. Moscow still just in the distance over there. That's key. That is key. How much Stalingrad worth? Must be worth quite a bit. 30 victory points. A little bit further than Moscow, but it's still a valid target. What's these divisions doing? They're moving it over there. These guys are pushing forward as well. Ah, we've only got two more much factories. It's going to have to be on armour. It's going to have to be on infantry equipment. Hopefully one of these wars will end and we can get some more territory. Okay, so how's this engagement here? 10 more days. Terrain, attack and defence is minus 60%. That's not good. Soft attack 73.2, 12.5. So that's soft attack. Oh my god. Train night times causes problems. Definitely the train causing us issues. I should take it. Take initiative and move forward. Taking the port. Taking where we wanted to take. The Russians. British Parliament debates intervention in the Belarus. Our allies aren't really making the push we wanted them to up in the north. What we're going to need to start doing is creating a pocket. But we could do again over this river. So if we get over here, we've got a good position to get over with. Nope. Okay. Right. Cut off this. Let them hold there. Our front line now needs to be... Do that. What front line should we have? Offensive line as... Let's do that. Okay, so that's been changed as well. No research. We could do with leaving that. We're not even using mounted troops. Upgrading our anti-tank guns. We do have planes reserved. We can actually bring our fighters over if we want to. No one's really using any aircraft over in Africa. What's it looking like over here? 200. 52. Not a lot of aircraft being used around, which I'm quite surprised by. Okay, so how's this engagement going? These need to push. Get them pushing as well, so we can just capture this position quickly. If we can. Wait, what's this? What we got? Okay, encryption. Use that. Need to go over this damn river. Oh, we're losing here. Battle plan done. What's next? Defense organization. That'll do. Right. Tanks first. Definitely tanks first. Then next we'll go for... I'm sure we've only got one left. Yes. Okay, so construction. That's going to go on towards infantry equipment. See what's happening. Still 32%. Well, how is this... What's happening here in Moscow? They're struggling now. We do have a lot of allied divisions along the frontier. We're losing men. We're going to have to change. I'll serve again, just increase that a little bit. It's the only thing we can really do. Improved artillery, we're going to have to change the production over. What's good? Upgrade 227. One a day. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. We need to stop. Right, so we've got the divisions down now. No more divisions basic training. Can't bloody afford to be running 4 divisions at home. That'll do. Maybe actually move them over to... Yeah, Japan's actually pushing back. We could open a second front now. Again, the ships over here. Could be possible. Not much of a force, but... Move them all together. It could be an idea if we get them training. It could be an idea to use these to land up in Chinese territory to help them against the fight against Japan. Just so we're using units on all of our fronts. At the moment we can't really create any more. Our numbers are so low that it's unbelievable. So monthly growth in states. Recruitable 347. 347. We need no war for quite some time. How many have actually lost in the German war? 75,000. Is it different? 68,000. So we lost 148,000 men. Oh no. Yeah. 143,000 men. 42,000. Yeah, 42,000 men. So yeah, nearly 150,000 men lost. Great. Increase anti-tank guns. Yeah, that's done as well. We're getting some research popped off now. Decryption. Anything which is going to help us in our fight. Prepared defense. We are pushing them back. Are they making ground yet? So yeah, it's not really gone. The war is going in our favour. It is now slowing down. We are progressing steadily in Africa. In the Middle East, the French landing is now gaining some momentum and they are taking ground. It has slowed down slightly here in Turkey, but it's still there's still aggression there. Down here, the push towards Stalingrad is underway. There's not much happening along this front here. Moscow is rather close, and that would pretty much knock the Soviet Union out of the war, which we do need to get them out of the war as soon as possible. I do want to open another front, which I'll probably do in the next video. Open a new front in China to fight Japan. But it's something to think about. Well, anyway, I'm going to end the video there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to give it a like. It really does help me out. And I'll see you on the next one.